So you grew hair where you didn't want to.
Oh, the shame, my little beastie!
Well, maybe not so much shame, since over 90% of the world has gotten a little bit hairier since last month. Ooh, my eyebrows kind of dropped a little bit. Now that you look like Alexa from 50 First Dates, what are you going to do about it? Yep, rip that hair out from the root. So hi there, this is Annie from The Annie Show, where I get to talk about whatever I want. And today, I'm massively fixated on hair, or the lack of, because we're going to be removing it. Anyways, if you like shows that have unpredictable tutorials and fashion shows, then click subscribe down below, because I would love to see you back here each and every week. So why the sudden fixation on hair? Because hair frames our face and changes the way people see us. And eyebrows are the most important. Mostly because I just said so, but also because when you're having a bad brow day, you can't just put those suckers up in a pigtail. Let's get real. During the COVID lockdown, I lost my professional help.
Oh no! What did you do?
Stay tuned, my sweetie. I had to learn how to thread my eyebrows by myself. And now that I'm a self-declared professional, I'm gonna show you how to clean up those bushes step by step. Because you never know when some weird virus is gonna take over the world and close down your beauty parlors.
What? You're talking about coronavirus. The lockdown is basically over. I can go to a professional anytime I want.
No, you fool! Professionals cost money! And you like keeping that to yourself. You have to drive to them. They don't make no house calls. They're not like your bikini waxer where they just lay you out in your bed, give you a glass of wine and some chocolates and say, just be still, dear, I got this. Wait, that's normal, right? Yours does that, right? Also, sometimes they think you said, take it all off. When really, all you said was, how much is this going to cost? Now that we all agree this is a very important skill to learn.
Well, how important would it be if I'm stuck on a deserted island with nothing but a ratty pair of shorts?
Fine. What about getting stuck on a deserted island with nothing but a
Ratty pair of shorts!
ratty pair of shorts? If that's ever happened to you, put it in the comments below. I'm going to elect you the most interesting person here today. Okay, if for that reason you are stuck without your professional help, you can harvest the thread from your jeans. You really can't. It's too weak. And tie that together and thread your brows. Now, if you're done making weird complaints, follow my lead. Let's see how this is done. Of course, if you do like less drama, you can just use a $2 spool of thread, which you probably have lying around the house somewhere anyways, and if not, you should get for all those simple little things that need to be taken care of. Whichever route you choose, here's what you're gonna do. Choose your size of thread. I find if it's a really big job, you're gonna want a little more thread. But for all the other circumstances, just a regular spool of cotton thread, maybe even just what's on your bobbin, will do. Also, if you're half blind like me, make sure you have a super magnifying mirror. The secret is to not let anybody else see your pores while using it. Now, if you've ever had a professional brow gal, I like that term, spread it like you love me. So if you've ever had a professional brow gal do your eyebrows, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say that they make it look really complicated. They have this little twisted up piece, they have a piece in their mouth holding like this, and all the time they're telling you close your eyes, and not only close your eyes, they tell you to pull your lid like this, which means when you release, your eye is going to look like an elephant's knees. Oh, and it's so bad for my skin. I can't take that. Why do they do that? Secret? Because they don't want you to see how easy this is. Okay, so that part's not actually true. But the good news is we don't have to use our mouths to hold a piece, so we are free to yell at the kids, and that includes the one you married. All we're going to do is have it tied into a little circle. I really don't want to use too much thread because that's just a whole lot I have to control. So I made my little knot. And I'm going to put it to one side because I don't want it in the center. And then I'm going to twist it. I don't need that much twisting. Actually, this is longer than I like. I am going to, there's my knot. I'm just going to pull it straight. And I'm going to take more off. Yeah, that feels good. Because it's not like I'm trying to like get my whole legs or anything threaded. Who would do that? The little knot I made, where's the camera? It's gonna be off to the side so it's not right here messing this part up. So all I'm doing here, when I get a hair here and I push up on this side, the hair is gonna get caught in these threads and get ripped out. That whole row of hair actually, that's in the line of the thread. Okay, so you're gonna line it up where you want to remove the hair, brush those brows up, line it up where you want to remove any stray hairs, and widen your hand so that the threads move. And all of the hairs in that line are going to get removed. But you do want to stop right before you get to your arch, because if you remove the hair there, you're going to be searching a completely different kind of YouTube video. And hint, it's probably going to involve a lot of brow pencil. I don't normally wear reading glasses while threading, but I can't get my angle on the mirror while I'm trying to do this demonstration. I'm half blind. I'm gonna be afraid to see what the after looks like. What I really like about threading is I can actually draw a very straight line when I'm not trying to do it on camera, because when you're trying to do something on camera, it's a joke every time. I don't know if it's because you're so busy trying to impress others, or if it's because you're distracted, or because you really can't get the angles the same way. But let me grab that right there and show you. Threading will help you get a nice straight line because it's getting a row at a time, whereas when you are tweezing, you are not getting a row at a time, you're getting a single hair at a time. You end up with a sort of zigzag look if you're not careful. Of course, if you're not careful here, you'll end up with a bald look. You pick which one you're going for. See that one little stray right there? Got it in the way, so I can just take that puppy out. Sometimes you get a little bit of hair growing above your brow with threading. This is quick and easy cleanup of that. So why would you want to thread over tweezing or waxing? Well, I already mentioned that when you tweeze, you're only getting one plucky hair at a time, and it's not as easy to get a nice, clean, polished, straight line as it is when you're doing threading. What about waxing? Well, waxing isn't just removing your hair. It's also removing the healthy oils in your skin, and it's also taking a thin layer of your flesh off. So sometimes that's really not the best idea either. This is just removing the hair, and it does such a clean job, and all you need is thread. You don't have to buy any fancy stuff. So there you have it. Some people will do this on their upper lip right here, but it hurts. I don't recommend it, and I usually have a high tolerance for pain, but I think right here is my maximum weakness. So I have one here. Well, I have two hairs that I keep missing. I got that one. Now there's this other funky stray. Ta-da! So, was any of that actually on camera, or did you just see my nose the whole time?
Now, some people like a very crisp look when they're finished, so they'll go ahead and take a brow brush and sort of push those brushes up. And I even use it sometimes if I'm going to do this to create my line. And you just cut anything above that line with any scissors you have around. These ones, I can't remember, are they cuticle scissors? Are they mustache scissors? I've had them in my arsenal for so many years. I was going to say thousands. That's awful. But that's it.
For that weird little voice in my head stuck on a deserted island, now that her brows are cleaned up, she can take those ripped up shorts, use it as a washcloth, and get ready for a date with Mr. Hottie. And for the rest of us who are not stranded on the episode of Naked with Nothing, that was a parody of Naked and Afraid. I love that show. Survival at its best, with only one thing, a pair of ripped up shorts. But for the rest of us who are not stuck there, we can grab ourselves a glass of wine and sit back and watch some YouTube.
What? Why?
Why? Because you're not not wasting time driving home from your eyebrow threading appointment. No driving means you can drink some wine. And since we're already home, we can get caught up on our screen time and take those extra few minutes to like and subscribe to Annie. Well, there you have it, guys, an entire video about me and my hair. Well, that's it for now. I hope you come back next week when I tell you why you shouldn't dye gray hair and what you can do instead to turn the gray into yay. And then after that, back to Kohl's where we buy clothing and try it all on, but not there because they've closed down their dressing rooms. See you then.
Oh my God, she finally shut up. Do you think she knows she left the camera on? She probably wants to get her wine. Oh, do you think that's why she kept changing her hair? Do you think she has like a drinking game going on? Wait, you don't think she can see us, do you? No, she's just been drinking so much. Oh my God. Maybe that's why her eyebrows got so thin. Oh.